Hey, what's up? Thank you for watching. It's time for another update on the body transformation journey I'm currently on. This is week 7. Was not able to do a week 6 video. I just recently got a new job, and that's kind of today's subject with this week or body transformation is adapting to getting a new job. And so, I just finished my second week at this job, and it took a little bit of time to kind of get a feel of what my work schedule is going to be like and how to uh combine work schedule and this body transformation journey, from staying sure on doing some kind of my workout routine. um this job could not have come at a better time, because part of this issue I'm having in this body transformation journey is sometimes not having the full amount of meals preps that I want to do. And I've been doing, at first I would do well, I'm averaging try to average at least 500 calories with about maybe at least 20 grams of protein in that calories, and with some snacks in between to kind of to consume a certain amount of calories and protein. So my issue kind of became, with not having a job, my funds were getting a little low. So I was not able to commit to a full meal plan that I would want to have while during this workout. But like I said, I got this job, and I came at a perfect time because I was, starting to get a little stressed out on money for bills and stuff that I need to do or pay for. So that's one less thing to worry about. So I got a job, and now it's just trying to, adapt to having the new job. And I'm proud of myself because, the old me, the old version of myself that would, try to start, body transformations. And if I were to get a new job or have some kind of, beginning new chapter in my life, I would kind of sometimes use that as an excuse, like, oh, well, I got to start all over, or I'll start this again and another times. But with this job, I made sure that I wasn't going to use that as an excuse. I want to make sure that, even though I'm tired when I get home, I feel exhausted, I could feel myself trying to tell myself, convince myself that, hey, it's okay, you worked hard today. It's okay to just kind of just take it easy. But I realized that if I did that, one day, more than likely it's going to turn into 2 days. And then that 2 days, it probably turn into a week. And then it turns into another, I'll do this another time in my life. And I did not want that to happen. So I'm proud of myself that despite getting a new job, I did not use that as an excuse and stuck with this exercise routine. I may not have been able to do 100% of the workout routine, mostly because I'm kind of maybe lacking some energy, and that might just be kind of adjusting to trying to get to a new sleep schedule. That's coming, I'm starting to get used to that. I'm starting to wake up at a good time, and I'm not feeling so tired or drained. And even though when I'm coming home, from work, I'm feeling kind of tired. I feel like I could just take a shower and eat and, call it a day. But it's such a rewarding feeling that, you get home and you don't want to do something, but you have that discipline to push yourself in. So it's a nice confidence booster. It's a nice way of kind of keeping, the mind disciplined and letting your be in control of yourself, not just, be a slave to, or, just maybe lack of motivation or laziness. And that's kind of another thing I want to try and do. I want to try to help encourage people that feel like, hey, I don't have time to, I'm working all the time, so I can't exercise and I can't meal prep and I can't have a social life and all this stuff. And I totally get it. It is tough, and that's my goal right now, to try to see if I can find a fit for balance, because I believe all this stuff is really important. You got to work, of course, but you got to find the time to that's things that are really important to you. And because I feel like if I just don't do anything, I just say, oh, well, I got a job, that's all I need to do, then I'm not going to be very productive anything else other than just working. So getting a job was just half the battle. Now that I got that part out of the way, I feel like I can focus in other areas of my life, and one part of that is this body transformation. So I'm glad that that I don't have to worry about getting a job anymore. And then I'm encouraged that, okay, things, you know, I need to get a couple of paychecks under my belt, and then I can really feel like I can even increase this, you know, some better results in this body transformation. I feel like I'm getting good results already. I've lost 10 pounds. I'm weighing like 169 pounds right now, and I started this 179. So going on to 7 weeks, I've lost about 10 pounds, and I can definitely see it in my lower abdominal area, you know, where I'm just kind of changing clothes. I can kind of look down and be like, yeah, that's definitely, and I could just kind of feel my, you know, a little bit different when I'm in the shower. It's just a little bit, doesn't just, you know, I don't know how else to say it. It just feels, my body just definitely feels different. So things are definitely, I feel encouraging. I feel like I can only do better because, you know, with this job, I can hopefully have some better meal preps and consistently on my meals. Because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying I've been cheating all the time, but I definitely have some cheat meals in between. Sometimes I have, you know, some pancakes that I really don't want to have more often than I want to, or I've had a cheeseburger, especially my first day working. I didn't even have money to even, you know, bring anything for lunch that day. So I'm not 100% clean eating right now, and that's, you know, I would like to try to stay about 80 to 20, but eventually I'd like to go 100. And now that I have a job, that will happen hopefully in the future. But anyways, I'm just blabbing about that. You know, I'm still on this journey. I haven't given up. I'm still excited about some of the results I'm still getting right now, and I will do a body reveal. I'm thinking maybe at least 3 months. We'll see what. I don't know how many weeks that is in 3 months. I don't feel like doing any math right now. But when I get to up to 3 months, I think that'd be a good body reveal to see how far I've come. And so that's all I got for you. Anyone that's following along this journey, I just want to let you know that I'm not giving up. I've just, you know, got a new job, so some things are having to make some adjustments. But it's now we're going 100% now. And thanks for everyone who's been following this journey. And also I just got some new shades. So anyone who thought my last shades were not that cool, I totally get it. I did not get them full for the you know, presentation of the glasses. I just got them at a gas station. But these are definitely different. I got these, so I had to upgrade. That's part of getting a job. You know, it's time to upgrade on certain things. You know, I'm still going to try. I got to live within my means. Okay, I didn't go broke for these glasses, but you know, it's nice to always upgrade in some parts of life, and one of them is the sunglasses. So thanks for the tip, you know, everyone. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for some more videos like this. See ya.